Hello everyone, this is Lafishu and this is Blessing. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. If you've not subscribed to our channel, please help us hit the red button so that you will get videos once we upload it. I want to ask a question. What do you think about your funeral after death? You know, these are things that people don't actually want to ask themselves because normally you're not here when the funeral is conducted. Most times people plan from when they are leaving and they actually leave the living to worry about their deaths. But even if it's to take an insurance for your burial or to put money away for your burial, isn't it time for us to start thinking about afterlife? Because whether we like it or not, one day we'll all leave this world. There is one due that all of us will pay, and that is death. We'll all die one day. Doesn't matter how we want to sugarcoat it, doesn't matter whether we want to hear it or not. One day we will leave this earth to answer a call that no one is sure of where they are heading to. There are a lot of religious beliefs about afterlife, but no one has actually gone and come back and given us a vivid description of what life is after death. So when I saw this story of these two brave sisters, I'm going to call them brave because what they have done is not normally heard of, and in my culture you will call it a taboo. But their approach to death is something that when I read about, I just felt like, you know what, it is brave. It is a brave step, okay? Now, I don't know if you guys have heard the story of Aronzo. Now, Aronzo is 59 years old. She lives in the city of Santango, and she decided to stage her own death. So, kind of like do a funeral rehearsal at home in her city. And what she did was she wanted to see how her death would be like. It actually cost her $710 for her to get her friends and family to attend her burial. Now, she's not dead yet, remember? It's a fake death. And, you know, when I was reading the story, what coming to my mind is, what is the mental state of a person who decide to have a bazaar ceremony? And this happened in Dominican Republic, okay? And she said organize her own death. She wanted to see how her family will be crying, her friends will be crying. She wanted to see if her death will affect people. And she was actually lying in a coffin, like she was really pretending to be dead. And of course it's a fake death. I'm asking myself, doesn't she know that even if they are crying, that is not real, that is a fake cry, okay? Because no one will actually cry knowing that she's faking it. What will make someone want to experience her death? What will make someone want to see herself in a coffin? Is it the fact that we have embraced death after COVID, after seeing a lot of people dying? I know she has been under a lot of attack. People felt like what she did was, you know, an abomination and that she should not mock death. But for me, when I looked at her story and I read her story and the reason behind her wanting to, you know, have a celebration of her death, witness it when she's here, I could understand her state of mind. Because sometimes we ask or wonder, the people that come for our burial? Who are they? Do they actually care for us? Do they actually love us? Like in my culture back home, people will actually come for your burial just to drink and eat. Some of them will come and take as many drink as they can and even fight over jollof rice and beer. So for her to actually want to see and witness the event as it happens, be able to ascertain if people that love her will come. I mean, I think it's a brave act from her. I mean, that's what I feel. I mean, it's not everybody's cup of tea, but I think that she is brave to do that. And she said something. So I don't want anyone to do anything because I've done it all in life. So for her, she has accomplished it. So when she dies, don't bury her. Don't even cry, because she has already done it. She has seen it. She has laid in that coffin. She has seen that. I mean, this woman, I don't know her state of mind, but you know what? She did what she wanted to do just because she wanted a dream to come true. She wanted to see herself in that coffin and actually stand up and be able to say, death, I have felt you. And after the pandemic, people, she just went to celebrate her life, that she's alive, that she didn't die. I wonder how she was feeling throughout the pandemic. I wonder if she lost anybody close to her. I wonder if she felt that she was going to die, that prompted her to do this. I mean, I don't know her state of mind. But let's not criticize her, because she understood why she needed to pass through this ceremony, why she needed to celebrate her funeral, even if it's a fake one. And now that brings me to another story that I read this week. And that one, to be frank with you, I do appreciate what this woman did. So a lady in Spain decided to publish the guests list for people that will be coming for her funeral. So she actually died, but she actually banned some people, her close relative, her family, from attending her funeral. And you know what? People think it is sad. I have read a lot of people's, comments about this. But what she actually said, or what her reason for doing this, is remarkable. Because from what she said, when she was passing through, I mean, let me just read her exact word, okay? She said, to everyone else who never cared during my life, I want you to carry on living far away from me, just like you were before. Okay. My question is, why is it that when people are alive and suffering, you don't care? You don't want to look after them. You don't want to help them. Immediately they become sick and about to die, that's when you want to help. This woman's final note to the newspaper, where she published her obituary and the list of the people, she said that her family had not been there, her blood family had not been there for her, and they let her down, and she doesn't want them to attend her funeral. And I can see points in what she has said. If we're not friends while I was alive, if we're not there when I was passing through a lot, if you did not bring me up or help me, if you are not there to console me while I was alive, I don't want you to be in my funeral, to be frank. I know people will say, let me go and last respect. Last respect on what? Just to go and see her coffin, or go and look at the person and, put the sand and just say, she's dead. Seriously? I wish the dead would come and knock on people's head when they come to their funeral place. If that person whom you have begged, whom you have reached out to, whom you have wanted, to be able to help you out when you are passing through a lot, when they turn their back on you, then on your burial day, or even before your burial day, they start bringing money to bury you, just to show that they have money. But that 500,000 they could have given while you are alive, they did not give it to you. I mean, this brings me back home to our aging parents, okay? Some of us, we have parents who are back home, who needs help, who we need to support. We are busy giving excuses, not taking care of them. We want to buy a house. We want to buy a car. We want to care for our family. But once we hear that they are dead, we now start sending 1 million to Africa for your parents' burial. Oh my God. I wish that some parents would wake up and knock their children's head. The abomination is not what the woman did, because she has made up her mind that even in death, I don't want you guys close to me because you were not there when I was alive. That should be how life is in my own perspective. If you're not there for me while I was alive, please don't be there for me when I'm dead. I don't even want you close to me when I'm dead. If I smell your scent when I'm in that coffin, I'll wake up and knock your head. I swear. And I get her, and I get what she meant. If you want to be someone's friend, be a true friend. Don't be a friend in death. Don't be a friend when that person is already 6 feet and you now start looking for contribution. Start thinking about how you can help save, or how you can help, take care of the family. Why didn't you help them while they were still alive? Well, these stories that came up this week, though people think it is an abomination, I think we need to understand that after COVID, after being locked down, and after what people have passed through, people look at life differently. Relationships should count. Relationships should not just be there because you want to have friends. It should be friendship that counts. And everything that we do must actually be from the heart. What do you guys think about this story? I think this story is remarkable. I think looking at death without being afraid of death is remarkable. And I think that making a stand that you are my friend, even while I'm alive and dead, not only when I die, is actually remarkable. What do you guys think? Drop your comments. God bless you. Bye-bye.